Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Loucks Ice Center here in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Today, the semifinal round of the 2020 ACHA Southeast Regional Tournament. We open the day, again, a slate of 4 games with a matchup between the 11th seed, the University of Delaware Blue Hens, and the 3rd-seeded University of Cincinnati Bearcats. Cody Decker with you for Lions Hockey Live. We thank you for joining us on this Saturday morning, semifinal Saturday, in 3 of 4 regional tournaments in ACHA Division II. And let's get right into the action. Let's start with the University of Delaware Blue Hens, who yesterday picked up a win against Ryder, the 10 seed, by a score of 5-2, improving their record to 15-14-0-1 on the season. And a couple key performances to watch for, and maybe some guys who can build off that momentum from yesterday. Bobby Labrasi, wearing number 10, had 2 goals in yesterday's game. Forward number 12, Matt Tofty, had a shorthanded goal and an assist. And Devin LeBlanc, the forward, wearing number 17, had the power play goal to get the scoring all started. The goaltender, Steven Odgers, who will be in net again today for the Blue Hens, wearing number 35, saved 27 of 29 shots. As for the University of Cincinnati Bearcats, 16-9, 1-1 record on the season. A team that left the CHL to go independent this year, and it's definitely been something that has really bolstered them in trying to get higher up in the ACHA rankings. They're the top seed here this weekend. In the final weekend of the regular season 2 weeks ago, 5-4 win against West Virginia, a 4-3 loss to Pittsburgh, a 4-3 win against Indiana University of Pennsylvania. And a couple key players to watch for them with their regular season stats. Forward Brandon Armstrong, 25 goals, 29 assists, 9 power play goals, a shorthanded goal, and 5 game-winning goals. That was the player to watch in the previews during the weekend. Forward wearing number 24, Danny Mattia, 22 goals, 31 assists, 10 power play goals, 2 game-winning goals on the season. And the defenseman to watch is Sam Dorff, wearing number 14, 4 goals, 15 assists, 2 power play goals, and a game-winning goal on the season. It will be Ian Cosby in net, wearing number 1 for the Bearcats this morning. 18 games played on the season, 9-5-1 record, 3.12 goals against average, .905 save percentage. He was also able to post 2 shutout performances. Looking at this matchup between these two teams, the last time these two teams met were October 12th of 2014 as well as September 19th of 2015. It'll be the 3rd meeting ever between the two teams, in which Delaware won both of those matchups by a score of 4-3. And Cincinnati has been highly ranked throughout the season, between the 3 and 5 mark in the Southeast Region rankings. Obviously, they posted at the top seed in order to play here this morning in the semifinal round. So we're going to step aside here from Loucks Ice Center. The Bearcats of the University of Cincinnati, the Blue Hens of the University of Delaware, coming up next right here on Lions Hockey Live, your home for the 2020 ACHA Southeast Regional Tournament. hockey fans, and welcome to Loucks Ice Center here in Lawrenceville, New Jersey for today's semifinal matchup in the 2020 ACHA Southeast Regional Tournament. This morning's game features the 11th seeded University of Delaware Blue Hens and the 3rd seed, the University of Cincinnati Bearcats. Starting lineups for this morning's game: first, for the University of Delaware Blue Hens, starting on left defense, number 18, Dylan Knox. Starting at right defense, number 20, Dylan Green. Starting at left wing, number 27, Ryan Johnson. Starting at center, number 5, Kyle Sapia. Starting at right wing, number 28, Shane Moran. In goal, number 35, Stephen Odger. And now the starting lineup for the University of Cincinnati Bearcats. Starting at left defense, number 5, Logan Rossiter. Starting at right defense, number 14, Sam Dorff. Starting at left wing, number 17, Brandon Armstrong. Starting at center, number 24, Danny Mattia. Starting at right wing, number 12, Steve Lavaseur. Starting in goal, number 1, Ian Cosby. This time, ladies and gentlemen, we have you all please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Pre-game festivities over, and we're set to go for our first semifinal matchup of the day between the 11th seed, the University of Delaware Blue Hens, and the 3 seed, the University of Cincinnati Bearcats. Cody Decker here with you for Lions Hockey Live. We thank you for joining us on this Saturday morning in what is a fun-filled and excitement-packed day here in Lawrenceville. All 8 teams competing today, vying for a shot to get to the national tournament in Frisco, Texas. Starting lineups for you in this game. We'll start with Delaware on defense. It's Dylan Knox and Dylan Green. The forwards Kyle Sapia, Ryan Johnson, and Shane Moran. The goaltender is Stephen Odgers. For Cincinnati on defense, it's Logan Rossiter and Sam Dorff. The forwards Steve Lavaseur, Brandon Armstrong, and Tanny Mattia. The goaltender is Ian Cosby. As Delaware wins the opening faceoff, Cincinnati getting aggressive on the forecheck here. Here is Ryan Johnson. Johnson fires across for Moran. Moran heading in, a shot and a save by Cosby as he corrals that puck. Just 21 seconds into the first period. And the first shot on net registered by the Blue Hens. Face-off will come far side. Sapia to take it with Mattia. Face-off win for Mattia. Played back to his defense. Good intercept by Shane Moran to keep the puck in. Moran trying to drop back to the point. Got the puck taken away from him. Mattia able to fire this up. This comes through the slot, and a penalty here against the Blue Hens. So just 37 seconds into the game, the Bearcats head to the power play. Dylan Green for holding. So now we'll get to see the Bearcats power play early on here. As they're working this up the near side. This is Luke Larbus throwing it to the point for Nathan Cesarski. Cesarski back on it at the point, throws it across to the far circle, cross ice pass, the shot off the side of the post for Ryan Murphy. Bearcats keep in here. Larbus gets poked to the end board, and the shovel clear out by the Blue Hens. Cosby will come out and play it. He'll leave it for Cesarski. Cesarski, long pass up for Nathan Andrade. This drop back for Cesarski. The shot over the crossbar. Trying to stuff in a rebound by the far post. Puck glove down and played by Chase Nicholson. Nicholson drops it back to the point. Larbus, a return pass for Nicholson at the far side. Nicholson fires it in deep. Return pass from the circle. Drop back Cesarski. Cesarski with a shot and a score! Power play goal for the Bearcats. The defenseman Nathan Cesarski aided by a screen in front, and the Bearcats open up the scoring here in the early going. Cesarski a minute and 47 seconds into this first period. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. Down a goal early now as this deflects over to the far boards. It'll be retreated and picked up by Calvin Raymore. Raymore gets checked to the ice by his opposite, number 16, Dylan Scammon. Tyler Swift able to get this over to Adrian Rodriguez. Rodriguez will chip it up to Raymore. It goes off the end of his stick. Fired right back into the Blue Hen zone by the Bearcats. Ben Bergman able to tap this up to Raymore. Raymore near circle. Drops it back to Bergman. Bergman checked to the corner by George Zimmerer. Intercepted at the circle. Shot blocked in front and picked up here by Scammon. Scammon goes to the near side with it. Zimmerer trying to work it up the ice. Gets it to the Blue Hens blue line. And sent right back out. Chipped out by Delaware. Here's Zimmerer. Looking to fire it up. Pass a little too far. We picked up by Ryan Lowe. That puck with a lot of moxie on it as it hits off the top of the glass. Heads past the red line. No icing though. Coming up the near side with it. Elias Aiden. Aiden trying to chip it back into the Blue Hen zone. Low on it here. Slides it up looking for Trevor Early. Went through his legs. And the puck loose. And the Bearcats offside here. They'll have to tag up. It'll be retrieved by Green. Dylan Green working it here. Pass blocked in front. Aiden tries to maneuver past the defender. Puck out to the corner. Devin LeBlanc going to play it over to the far corner. This drop back for John Von Kaiserling. Looking to play it over to the near side. Blue Hens just looking for a clear. Aiden throws it right back in. And the Blue Hens tagged up. This will be sent down. Bearcats in their own zone now. And they'll look to set up the offense. It's to flex off a stick. No icing here. Marciniak going to chase it back. Trying to throw the puck up the far side. Intercepted by the Bearcats at center. Lavaseur throwing it across for Mattia. Trying to advance it up the slot. This chipped out by the Blue Hens. 15:40 to go in the first period. 1-0 to score in favor of the Bearcats. Trying to head through the slot with it was Eddie Martorella. This will be thrown down, arm up, icing called against the Bearcats. 15:26 to go in the first period, 1-0 to score. Cincinnati making it happen on the power play. The defenseman, Nathan Szezerski, opens up the scoring for us this morning. Face-off win for Matias. Stick play by Cosby. Marciniak able to knock the puck down here for the Blue Hens. Puck worked out by Lavaseur. Retreating back to get it, Martorella for the Blue Hens. Puck not out. Shot goes wide. More of a dump in there by the Bearcats. Marciniak trying to work this up. Shot by Szezerski is blocked. He's delivered a check to Sapia after he lost the puck there, and the Blue Hens now in the middle of a change. Played up through the circle, a shot, glove save, Odgers. Chase Nicholson on that opportunity through the near circle. 14:46 to go in the first period, and still a 1-0 Cincinnati lead. Face-off win for the Bearcats. Shot goes wide for Ryan Murphy. Nicholson trying to chip it in deep. This comes back out to the point. A shot and a glove save for Rogers. Off the top of his glove there, the shot coming from the defenseman, Logan Rossiter. To the corner with it, thrown towards net, comes out to the high slot. Sent back towards the blue line. Dorf will throw it back in deep. Good pressure in deep here by the Bearcats. Andrade. Worked through two defenders, trying to throw it towards the net. And Andrade again, a little shove towards him. And now the Blue Hens just trying to find an avenue to get the puck out. This will be skied up towards the ceiling. 14 minutes left in the first period. 1-0 Bearcats. Shots on goal 3-1 in favor of the University of Cincinnati. Face off here near side. It'll be Scammon for the Bearcats. It's a face-off win for LeBlanc. One back to Dylan Green. Cincinnati able to hold the pressure here as this comes to the corner for Knox. Home run pass across, knocked down. Centering it towards the slot. Comes loose to the circle and a save by Odgers. LeBlanc able to chip this up ice for Raymore. Raymore works past the defense at that far circle. Shot saved by Cosby. Dropping back a pass. Rolling puck towards the blue paint. It's covered up by Cosby. 13:30 to go here in the first period. LeBlanc will step in and take the offensive zone draw for the Blue Hens. It is a face-off win for LeBlanc to the far side. Pass chip towards the point. Now taken away. Could be a 3-on-1 here for the Bearcats. Cross-ice pass. The shot, and it goes over the net. Luke Larbus trying to pot the second goal for the Bearcats. The feed came from Jimmy Bursinger. Face-off coming to the left of Odgers. LeBlanc and Bursinger will take it. It's a face-off win for LeBlanc. Trying to head out the far side with it are the Blue Hens. They play it back into the Bearcat zone. Szezerski Able to get it across. Knocked down here by the Blue Hens as they enter into the zone. Cesarski fires up ice. And a cross-ice pass. All alone there was Larbus. But Scammon could not get the puck to him there. Now Marciniak looking to play up. They wave off the icing. Far side with it. Ben Tachi. Coming up the near side with it, Rodriguez. Able to send it down. Hooper will wind it around. At the far side with it, it's Matt Tofty. This chipped out, and Swift just trying to send it back into the Bearcat zone. It went off the linesman, and this played up the far side. Here is Brandon Armstrong with a shot off the post. Puck comes loose to the slot, and it's cleared out by the Blue Hens. Retreating back to get it, Jacob Guptill for the Bearcats. Puck knocked down by Larry Hooper, and he gets it over to Sean Camisa. Puck sent around, quickly picked up by Armstrong. This will be pushed up ice. Armstrong looking to feed it across. Rodriguez going back to send it back into the neutral zone. Here is Mattia, gets the puck poked away from him. Here is Shane Moran. Moran on it, 1-on-2. On the downside of the numbers there, Moran trying to dump in, shakes his head as Ryan Johnson's in pursuit of the puck. This will come back out towards the point. Knox unable to handle, gets it up to Moran near circle. Johnson in a puck battle, able to get it over to Moran, looking to throw it across off a body in front. Comes loose, Moran with the slap shot. And Sapia stabbing at the puck there, unable to get a clean handle, and this will be sent down and out by Dylan Green. 10:56 to go in the first period, 1-0 Bearcats. Bobby Labrasi on here for the University of Delaware Blue Hens, and 2 goals in the 5-2 win against Ryder yesterday. Here is Ben Bergman trying to throw it into the Bearcat zone. A little ping pong here in the neutral zone. Off the stick of Labrasi, comes over to the far side. Ryan Murphy will throw it in deep for Cincinnati. Delaware trying to break out. The pass too far from Bergman, and an icing call against the Blue Hens. 10:32 left here in the first period. Shots are 5-3 in favor of Cincinnati, and they lead 1-0. Face-off win for Cincinnati. This played across for Dorf. Dorf throwing it in deep for Murphy. Murphy trying to throw it back to the corner, taken away by the Blue Hens. And they'll go in transition here. Bergman lifts the puck over towards the end board. Labrasi with a hit, trying to slide it towards the slot. Marciniak knocks the puck down here, and a big collision laid on him by Nicholson. And a penalty coming here against the Bearcats. A correction, it's going to be against the Blue Hens. The interference call against Ben Bergman. Penalty came from behind the play. May have been a retaliation there after the hit that Bergman suffered during that shift. Halfway through the first period now, and the Bearcats on their second power play. They're currently 1-for-1. Up the near side, poked up by Sapia. Bearcats looking to go at it again here. Here's Dorf. The defenseman sets up at the point. Dorf looking, slides it up for Scammon. A shot and a save by Odgers, and a clear to center by Tofty. Puck thrown across here and sent right back down to the Cincinnati zone. Dorf will take the point once again here. Off the skate of Mattia, handles it to his stick blade. Mattia through circle, the shot, save, rebound, coming through, and a clear by Sapia. Halfway through the power play now, 9 minutes left in the first period. Cincinnati looking to tack onto their lead. This comes all the way down the length of the ice. Good speed up the far side by Murphy. Murphy trying to drop back to the defense, but a clear out to center will be corralled by Cesarski. Cesarski fires it down ice. It's going to rattle around to the far corner. Larbus plays it through the circle, able to get it up to Andrade. Andrade. Somebody's missing a stick, and it's a Blue Hens defenseman that could turn into it. A great chance, and it does! Luke Larbus slides it through the 5-hole of Steven Odgers, and it's 2-0 Bearcats. Second power play goal in 2 tries for the Bearcats, and that Delaware player losing his stick near the far post may have been a factor in that goal scoring. Handicap there by the far post. Here is LeBlanc entering in, a shot blocked. Near side here, Ryan Lowe trying to throw it up for LeBlanc. Instead, Zimmerer throws it across ice, and now the Blue Hens dump it back in. Cosby leaves the puck, throws it up the far boards, taken by the Blue Hens. Bouncing puck comes over to the near circle. It'll be corralled by Aiden, trying to throw it out. Knox with a shot, but way wide. This will be chipped up and out of play by John Von Kaiserling, and I'm going to say it went off the Blue Hens player's stick, so the puck is going to come into the neutral zone. 7:39 to go in the first period. 2-0 Bearcats lead. The latest goal coming from Luke Larbus on the power play, and the Bearcats are 2 for 2 so far with the man advantage. Puck sent out here with 7:33 to go in the first period. Shots are 6-3 in favor of the Bearcats. Face off here near side. It's Mattia and Sapia. Both top lines out for each of these teams. Face off win for the Blue Hens. Johnson to Marciniak. Over to Bergman. And the puck is going to deflect out of play once again. Sapia and Mattia back in on the draw. Another face-off win for Sapia, but going to have to hustle to get it is Martorella. Martorella slides it up, looking to find Moran. It's poke check to the blue line and sent into the Blue Hen zone by Steve Lavaseur. This will be thrown up ice here. Johnson trying to find Sapia. Martorella keeps the puck from going out. A shot, top shelf, saved by Cosby. The rebound loose. And slid over to the near side by the Bearcats. Good pressure here for the Blue Hens. Sapia trying to throw it across. Good sliding cut out there by Rossiter. Trying to work it to the blue line here. Knocked down by Martorella. Gloved up and set down by Lavaseur. Gets it across to Armstrong. Armstrong with a cross-ice pass and a collision with Odgers. Penalty coming here against the Bearcats. And there's going to be goaltender interference. The penalty coming in to Danny Mattia as he cut in towards the blue paint. So now Delaware will head to the power play. .6:29 left in the first period. 2-0 Cincinnati lead. Shot 6-5 in favor of the Bearcats. Shot from the point blocked. Puck still loose. Moran on it here. Moran back to the point. LeBlanc with a slapper, and puck was still loose there in the slot. The play was blown dead anyway. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. LeBlanc working up this near side with Moran. Bearcats looking to clear. Nice keep by LeBlanc. At the far side, LeBlanc enters in the shot, and a stick save by Cosby. Puck battle in deep here. Low. We'll scoop it out to the far side, but there's no Blue Hen in sight. Good keep by Johnson, trying to play up to Low. Puck will come out to the point and taken away by the Bearcats. They could go 2-on-1 shorthanded here. Good feed across. Actually, a nice cutout by Lowe. Lowe looking to enter in. That was Bursinger and Scammon on that 2-on-1 shorthanded chance for the Bearcats. 40 seconds left here on the Blue Hens power play. Martorella drops it back for Marciniak. Marciniak drops back to Hooper. Hooper and a touch pass back for Martorella. Martorella looking to center off the stick of Raymore. Martorella enters in deep. Able to get it back to Bergman. Now Marciniak at the point. Marciniak saucers it over to Hooper. Hooper looking for options here. Gets it to the point. Slap shot by Martorella is saved by Cosby. Final 10 seconds of the power play, and the puck exits out to the neutral zone. And that will do it for the Blue Hens power play. Looking to head in here through the circle is Spencer McDonald. McDonald looking to play back for Aiden. So some good pressure by the Blue Hens on the power play. Unable to manufacture anything from that, though, on the scoreboard. As the puck exits out with 4:14 to go in the first period. Still a 2-0 lead for the Bearcats. University of Delaware on the power play yesterday against Ryder. They went 1 for 4. Just a little bit of success there for the extra man unit from Delaware. Slid in deep here by the Bearcats as they look to establish their pressure again. Murphy trying to center. A bouncing puck goes over to the corner. In deep with it, trying to send it out to the point. Intercepted by Moran, and he will slide it over to Johnson. Ryan Johnson sends it over towards the net. The bouncer will get all the way to Cosby, and he will cover up. 3:48 to go here in the first period. Face-off win for Cincinnati. Cesarski backhands one over. And a good stop here by Moran. Moran drops it back. Here's Johnson looking to feed Moran again, and there was a tangle up in front. Sapia with a shot after a pass to Adrian Rodriguez, who fires in, and the save made by Cosby. Delaware now with the shots on goal lead, 8-6 here in the first period. But they still remain down 2 goals. Delaware certainly getting their chances against the high-flying Bearcats team. Rodriguez here with a shot, a bouncer through the slot, and a little bit of a collision there. As the puck is still in the circle, comes out and slid up ice for Bursinger. Bursinger with a shot and a save by Odgers off the top of his shoulder as it goes to the glass. Bursinger looking to get it into the corner. Blue Hens looking for an avenue to clear the puck out. It's chipped up through the far circle, off a body, and all the way down. It'll be corralled by Dorf. Getting it across and up now for Larbus. Larbus entering in, looking for goal number 2, and the shot goes wide. Johnson gets hit. Sapia will send it down ice, and the Blue Hens will make a change. Nice toe drag there by Larbus. Larbus enters in, and the Bearcats delayed offside there. Nothing coming of it. As now Green looking to get it across, kept in by Mattia. Mattia dragged down by Knox on the play. Say he fell on his own as Raymore enters in now for the Blue Hens. A shot block. Raymore another shot, and it just goes wide over the pad of Cosby. Final 2 minutes to play in the first period. 2-0 score in favor of the Bearcats. Delaware mounting a little bit of offensive zone pressure. As now the Bearcats, quick on their feet, looking to slide it towards the net, and it's stopped by Odgers. Danny Mattia looking to head in towards the crease again, and the net comes off the mooring. Been a good contested game so far. The Bearcats just taking advantage of some disciplinary issues for the Blue Hens. 2 goals coming on 2 power play chances. All in all, the even strength play has been pretty even. This chipped up. The Bearcats keeping in. Cesarski, a slapper that's blocked in front. Raymore looking to break out. Gets it across to Labrasi with a shot stick save. Cosby into the netting over the end board. 1:17 left here in the first period. And still a 2-0 Bearcats lead. The Blue Hens just registered their 10th shot on net. At center here, low, falls to the ice and it slides, and that puck banks off one of the beams up top. .106 left here in the first period. Face-off win for the Bearcats. Puck battle by the scorer's table. Played up and across now. Through the legs. Nice move. Trying to jam it in. And a pad save there for Odgers on Murphy. This will be played off the glass and up into the netting. 45.2 seconds left here in the opening period. That's one thing that all the teams coming here this weekend are going to have to face. There's netting all around, aside from, well, obviously where the benches are. There's a shot and a stick save for Odgers. Now the Blue Hens looking for a way to get the puck out. This is glove down, and trying to go up the far side with it was Chase Nicholson. Nicholson, and a hit delivered there by Murphy on the back check. Puck comes around the net. Odgers will stop it. Final 8 seconds of the period. Home run pass off the helmet of Armstrong. And that's going to do it for the first period. 2-0 the score in favor of the Bearcats, composed by 2 power play goals. One of them coming at 1:47 into the period, a power play goal by the defenseman Nathan Cesarski. And then A little less than 10 minutes later, a power play goal coming from Lawrence, and that is your scoring summary for the first period. Like I said before, aside from all the power play goals and the power play chances, 2 of them for Cincinnati in the first period, this game has been pretty much even. Delaware has matched their speed pretty well. They're having a little trouble navigating through the neutral zone, but otherwise they have been getting their transition opportunities. Odgers has done his job for the most part. And again, if you missed yesterday's game, he was my player to watch coming into the weekend. If Odgers is successful and he makes all the saves that he's supposed to, Delaware is probably in any game that they play. But the fact that you gave up those 2 penalties and the Bearcats, you can see just how smoothly they rotate and move the puck. And that's certainly a strength of theirs that we're seeing so far today. And if they're going to keep getting those chances throughout the weekend, it's going to be hard for them not to put the puck in the back of the net with the man advantage. So a credit to Cincinnati using that man advantage, taking that opportunity to first open up the game so early with a power play goal and later on keep that same momentum going. Shots in the period, 10-9 in favor of the University of Delaware Blue Hens, but the Bearcats lead 2-0 through the first 20 minutes of play. We'll come back with the second period of action in just a little bit. You're watching the 2020 ACHA Southeast Regional Tournament right here on Lions Hockey Live. Stay tuned for the second period. Back here live from Lawrenceville. 2-0 the score in favor of the University of Cincinnati, the 3 seed. Leading the 11th-seeded University of Delaware Blue Hens. Cody Decker here with you for Lions Hockey Live. We thank you for joining us for our coverage of the 2020 Southeast Regional Tournament. Delaware playing well, even strength against the Bearcats, but 2 power play opportunities have been the big difference in this contest so far. Delaware a little late coming out of the locker room. They must have had a lot to talk about. As here we go. Sapia and Mattia in the face-off circle to start the second period, and a face-off win for Sapia. This thrown down to the Bearcat zone as we switch sides. Roster sliding it over to the far side. Puck scoops out, and a pass up for Brandon Armstrong. This drop back, one-on-one with the goaltender. Forehand backhand off the near post. Rebound, trying to punt it, and it's in! Brandon Armstrong taking the puck and depositing it into the net as Odgers was on his back. It's 3-0 Bearcats. That goal coming 26 seconds into this second period. Here is a face-off win for the Bearcats. Played back into their zone, and they look to go again here. Shot thrown on net, stick save Odgers. This comes back out to the point. Tachi will throw it in deep. Delaware looking for an avenue to send the puck out. Puck comes loose past the blue line, and here is Labrasi. Labrasi trying to send a backhander through 2 defenders, and a penalty coming here against the Bearcats. The call is tripping with 19 minutes left here in the second period. And the guilty party is Danny Mattia. It's his second penalty of the game. So now Delaware currently 0 for 1, excuse me, on the power play. Cincinnati would be 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. As this is spun over to the far side, Delaware looking to set up. Here is Moran. Drops it back for LeBlanc, crashing in. The shot save, Cosby. Dorf on the clear down. As here is Odgers leaving it back for Moran, sliding over to LeBlanc. And they'll look to start the rush up again here. Here's Johnson trying to fire across ice. Nice block off the leg of John Von Kaiserling. Sapia with a touch pass up to Moran. Gets it over to Lowe. Lowe up the far side with a backhander. That comes all the way over to Johnson near side. Back to LeBlanc. Able to touch it over. And a good keep here by the Blue Hens. Shot by LeBlanc just goes wide. This comes out to the point now. LeBlanc with it. Working it with Moran at the far side. A little back and forth here. LeBlanc with a slap shot that goes wide. A bouncing puck kept in by LeBlanc, knocked down by Moran, and a clear by the Bearcats. 45 seconds left here on the penalty to Mattia. Here is LeBlanc dropping it back to Larry Hooper. LeBlanc enters in, trying to get it back to Hooper. This knocked down by Ryan Johnson. Now a shorthanded chance, 2-on-0. Cross-ice pass, taken away. Raymore trying to feed Hooper up ice. And this shot right back down by the Bearcats. Bergman heads through center with it, enters in the zone. Tried to throw a shot on, but he got poked away to the near boards. Lava Sewer on the clear. And Mattia comes back onto the ice. We're back to 5-on-5. Mattia falling to the ice by the end board. And Delaware able to slide the puck down to the Bearcats zone. Nice touch pass here. This is Mattia through the far near circle. The shot and a save by Odgers. Had a man across from him. Puck taken away here by Hooper. Gets it across. Could be a 3-on-2 here for the Blue Hens. From the circle, a shot. Pat save Cosby. Rebound cleaned up by the Bearcats. Shot coming there from Trevor Early. Left here, a shot. Glove save Odgers on the defenseman George Zimmerer. 16:10 to go here in the second period. 3-0 Bearcats lead. Shots 13-12 overall in favor of the Bearcats. And they lead in the period 4-2 thus far. Bearcats with some pressure in deep. LeBlanc guarding that near post. Early plays this back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over for Swift. Good solid forecheck here by the Bearcats. A bouncing slap shot that lifts up into the air. Swift gets it over to Rodriguez. Now low. Going to lift it up. Trying to send LeBlanc on his way. Spinning puck. Arm up. And no icing. When the LeBlanc is going to get called here for a hit to the end board. And a little pushing and shoving here after the play. So we'll sort this out. We know LeBlanc's going to the box for possibly a hit from behind or a board of some sort. Nathan Andrade is headed to the box as well. The referees are going to sort this out. Good time again to let you know that we are here all weekend with coverage of the Southeast Regional Tournament. We got 3 more games today on deck. It will be the 4 seed, the North Carolina State Ice Pack, taking on the number 9 seeded Wake Forest University Demon Deacons in a rematch of the ACCHL Tournament Championship game. Again, puck drop is scheduled for 2 p.m. right here on the Lions Hockey Live YouTube channel. So the scorers table and the referee still sorting out the penalties. It's LeBlanc and Andrade in the penalty boxes for their respective teams. We have 15:34 left here in the second period. 2 minutes up on the board for Andrade. And a major on the board for Devin LeBlanc. So unfortunately we don't get a PA announcement here, but what I'm going to assume is Andrade gets a 2-minute penalty for roughing, and LeBlanc gets a major for the hit from behind. Possibly just gets the 5 minutes for fighting as well. We'll see if I get official word from the scorer's table. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. It is 4-on-4 hockey here for the next 2 minutes. Bearcats trying to set up here with much more open ice as Dorf comes over to get the puck at the far side. He crosses over, and he will wind it around. Kept in initially and sent out by the Blue Hens. Dorf will come back to get it in his own zone. Banked off the boards for Larbus. Larbus feeds it across, and a good cutout there by Bergman. Correction, Martorella there in the slot. Martorella trying to chip up for Moran. Good pressure here by the Bearcats. Sliding play. And now the puck chipped up into the corner. Marciniak looking to gather here for Delaware. And a big check by Martorella, and that's a penalty. Cross-checking the call against Martorella. So we're going to have a 4-on-3 here for the next 59 seconds. There's 14:33 left in the second period. 3-0 Bearcats lead. So that puts Delaware in a very bad situation. Down a man here, but they also had the major from LeBlanc on the previous penalty. Mattia drops this back to the point. Shot from the circle, save Odgers. Cleaned up to the corner. Murphy plays it in deep here, crashing in towards the net. Return pass for Murphy. Bearcats trying to crash in towards the blue paint. Murphy feeds the cross, shot by Mattia off the side of the net. 27 seconds left of a 4-on-3, looking to jam it in. Miss Armstrong, the rebound still loose. And another rebound over the crossbar. Nice couple of saves there by Odgers. .52 left in the period. 18 seconds left of a 4-on-3 before a 5-on-3 coming up for the Bearcats for about a minute. Drop back to the point here. And a nice block there on the pass attempt by Cesarski. That was Tofty on that cutout there. Now Larbus hit to the corner. Cesarski able to keep in. Backhands it up to the corner. Now a 5-on-3 power play for the Bearcats. Centering here. The shot save Odgers. Rebound still loose in the blue paint. And cut out by Green. The shot. Another save for Odgers. The sent across ice, knocked down by Escape. Played over to the corner by Dylan Knox. 20 seconds left of this 5-on-3 for the Bearcats. This played over to the far circle, drop back. Cesarski with a shot blocked. 8 seconds left here of the 5-on-3. Here at the near side with it, Andrade. Drops it back to Cesarski. Cesarski across. Quick passing here by the Bearcats. Andrade return pass. The shot off the post for Murphy. 5-on-4 power play now for the Bearcats. Looking to stuff it in. And it comes out in front and cleared by the Blue Hens. So Delaware kills off the 4-on-3 and the 5-on-3. Still a minute 35 left here of a 5-on-4 power play for the Bearcats. Mattia heads up the near side, circles around. Looking for some options here. Drops it back to the point. Dorf, return pass for Mattia. Pass thrown across, a bouncer to the corner. And trying to jam the puck up against the boards for Delaware is Dylan Green. Puck comes out to the point. A shot, Pat save Odgers. The rebound on the backhander. Saved, and another rebound goes in. Chase Nicholson able to chip the puck into the net on a second rebound chance. And it is 4-0 Bearcats. So now the Bearcats 3 for 5 on the power play with 11:43 left here in the second period. So they've seen a multitude of different power play types, but all the power play goals coming in 5-on-4 action. And the power play continues here for the Bearcats, since LeBlanc's penalty was a major. This will be sent down by the Blue Hens. Turnover here. Here is Moran in deep. We're going to go short-handed. Cross-ice pass. The shot. Scored! Costly turnover there by the Bearcats as Shane Moran feeds it across to Eddie Mortarella. Blue Hens get one back. So a shorthanded goal for the Blue Hens trims the lead down to 3 as the puck rolls, and it'll be covered by Cosby. 16 seconds left of this 5-on-4 power play for the Bearcats. Delaware has just trimmed the lead down to 3. This is sent up, arm up here, icing called against the Bearcats. .10:38 left in here in the period. 4-1 the score in favor of Cincinnati. 4 seconds left on the penalty to LeBlanc. Face-off win for the Bearcats. Puck knocked down. Handled here by Aiden. Aiden heads in deep with it, drops it back, as cutting in is Spencer McDonald. McDonald banks it off the end board. It's picked up by Martorella. And this will be sent down by Tachi. Tachi back on it here at center. Enters into the zone here up the near side. Tachi looking, throws it across off the end of a stick and played over to the far side for Mattia. Shot from the point goes wide for Cesarski. Mattia trying to send it back in deep with McDonald. And now Moran in transition. Gets past the defense. Moran looking to center. And Cesarski there, referee in a really bad spot. As Delaware looking to crash in. Puck comes loose. And it's sent out by Armstrong. Armstrong backhands it over to Cesarski. Cincinnati will switch out their defense pairing. 9:20 to go in the second period. 4-1 Cincinnati lead. Shots are 22-14 in favor of the Bearcats. They lead in the period 13-4. As Delaware now looking to establish that pressure in deep. Far side with it. Labrasi playing it over to Johnson. Johnson gets pinned to the boards, and that opens up a turnover. Capitalized on by the Bearcats. Swift looking to slide over and an intercept by Mattia. Rodriguez plays back to the point. A shot, a deflection that goes wide. Armstrong looking to center it up for Lavaseur. Puck battle here in the corner. 2 Bearcats, 2 Blue Hens. This will be played across here. Return pass over to the near circle. A shot blocked in front by Labrasi. Zimmerer trying to send towards net. Paddled away by Odgers. In deep with it are the Blue Hens, looking for some way to get the puck out. Johnson up the near side, fights off a stick. This will get chipped up and gloved down by Armstrong. Trying to pass it over, pass a little too far. Delaware retreats back to their own zone to set up here. Home run pass just a little too far. Cosby comes out to play it. He will bank it over the near board. Shot by Lowe from a tough angle, goes wide and over to the far boards. Bearcats lift this out to neutral ice. Nice move here through the circle. Able to stay on his feet. The shot, and it goes over the net for Ryan Murphy. 7:21 to go here in the second period. Still a 4-1 Bearcats lead. And they've opened up a 10 shots on goal gap here on the Blue Hens. Face off near side. Murphy and LeBlanc. Murphy on the win with the wraparound ace. No goal there. It's pinned up against the post by Odgers. And that comes off the mooring there. So Delaware will not be allowed to change with 7:13 left here in the second period. Face-off win for the Bearcats. Shot from the point, deflected wide. Roster trying to advance the puck up. Delaware gets a much-needed clear. Puck quickly sent back in by the Bearcats, so the Blue Hens will not be able to change here right away. Puck battle right in front of us here. Mike Nauman seeing his first shift of the game. Sends it in deep. Shot here. Stick save for Cosby. Puck knocked down. Home run pass up. Deflected. One-on-one here with the goaltender. Odgers comes out and makes a fantastic play. And a penalty here coming against the Bearcats to boot. Blue Hens were rallying for it. They get the call. And it is Chase Nicholson headed to the box for Cincinnati. It's a roughing call. .6:33 left here in the second. Delaware headed on their third power play chance. They're currently 0 for 2. And meanwhile, shorthanded 2-on-1 here. The Bearcats pass slid over. And a save made by Odgers. Not much of a shot there from Von Kaiserling. Kind of got stuck at the end of his blade there. Just 10 seconds into this power play chance for the Blue Hens. 6:22 left in the second. And they are still down by 3. Still a lot of time left in this period for Delaware to try and climb back closer. LeBlanc on the setup here. Able to go up the far side for Sapia. Sapia gets it poked away. Ryan Johnson able to get it over for LeBlanc. Gets it up to Sapia, and the Blue Hens are offside. .6:02 to go in the second period. 1:29 left on this power play chance. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. LeBlanc will wind it around to the near side. Ryan Johnson gets this across. Shot blocked by Aiden. LeBlanc through the circle, cross ice pass here. The shot saved Cosby. The rebound for Lowe. Another rebound off the post. Still loose in front of the blue paint. Sapia on a turnaround, gets it to Johnson. Return pass for Sapia. Pad save. Cosby still loose, and it comes back over to the near side. Another shot on net there by the Blue Hens, and a glove save for Cosby. Couple nice saves there by the Bearcats netminder. 5:22 left here in the second period. 49 seconds left on the penalty to Nicholson. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. Here is Marciniak getting it up the near side. Shot from Hooper. Goes over the net. Glove down. Stuck in the blue paint and cleared out by the Bearcats. As we approach the 5-minute mark left in the second period, 30 seconds left on this Blue Hens power play, their third chance of the game. As Bergman slides it over to Martorella. Martorella looking to go in here. Has a goal on the game thus far. Bit of a collision there. Loose puck handled by Hooper. Off the boards for Martorella. Martorella turns around a shot, and it goes wide. Marciniak across for Hooper. Glove down by Bergman, and a clear by the Bearcats, and that's going to do it for the power play. Icing the call here against Cincinnati. So the Bearcats successfully killing off their third penalty, and they're going to overrule the icing. They'll bring the draw to center ice. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. Tofty coming off a goal and an assist against Ryder yesterday in the win. Puck battle here at the near side. To a side in on it. It's sent out by Zimmerer. Zimmerer gets a bit tripped up there, but he's able to get the pass up through the near circle. Looking to center. Bouncing puck. Armstrong couldn't get a piece. And now Tofty going to be all alone here. Tofty doing his best to get through, trying to throw a shot on. It's cut out and picked up here by McDonald. Delaware trying to keep it in deep. Camisa on it here. Drops it back to Swift. The slap shot high and wide. This punched out to the neutral zone. This could be a 2-on-1 here for the Bearcats. Mattia trying to feed it across. Good cutout and a great hustle play by Moran. Camisa on it here, looking to send it towards the slot. Unable to get a deflection from his teammate. Thrown back in by Sapia. And here's Armstrong. Looking to feed Nicholson. Nicholson all alone in the corner. He just plays it around as the Bearcats were in the middle of a change. Green plays this over for LeBlanc. Glove down and kept by Nicholson, crashing in, unable to get the shot off. And now Johnson Gets it up for LeBlanc. Nice move here through the slot. The backhander pad save for Knox. For Cosby, rather. Knox down here on defense for the Blue Hens. As in deep with it. Murphy slides it back. Shot. Not enough on that. Good move by Murphy. Slides it up to Andrade. Andrade just throws it in deep. This is Dylan Knox, who gets it across to Labrasi. Labrasi for LeBlanc. Pushed up by Green, and here is Johnson. Johnson with a shot that goes wide. Another shot, deflection, and a pad save right there for Cosby. Labrasi in deep with it. A little bit of a collision there by the end board. Now the Bearcats looking to break out. Near side here, Bursinger gets past the defense. Bursinger centers. Great puck movement here by the Bearcats. Dylan Scammon trying to play back. And they're able to fire it right back in deep. 1:15 left in the second. 4-1 Bearcats lead. Shots are 28-20 in favor of Cincinnati. Labrasi gets the puck poked away from him. This is able to be slid up to Bursinger, who drops it back. A shot blocked by Martorella. Came off the stick of Larbus. This will come back to the point now. Dorf with a shot blocked in front by his own man. Good move through the circle, and a penalty coming here against the Blue Hens. That'll be touched up, and Cincinnati, who's converted on 60% of their power play chances today, 3 for 5, will go back on the man advantage. Calvin Raymore called for tripping. With 43 seconds left here in the second period. We'll see if the Bearcats can get the puck moving well again with the man advantage. Good poke out by Sapia to start this kill for the Blue Hens. Hopping right back on it is Murphy, trying to drop it back to the point. Puck exits out of the zone, and Andrade will just slide it back to Cesarski. Two Bearcats stacked up by the blue line there. They stay onside, though. Andrade gets this back to Murphy. Murphy here at the point. Slides it over to the far circle. A shot pad save for Odgers. Rebound lifted. And another try missed on. Second one goes wide. Final 10 seconds of the period. Delaware could use a clear. Larbus trying to handle the puck. Gets it back to the point. Cesarski with a shot deflected and out of into the corner. We've got a penalty here at the end of the period. Slashing the call at the end of the period. Looks like that was against the Blue Hens as well, so it'll be a 5-on-3 coming out of the locker room for the Bearcats. The penalty to Andrew Marciniak as time expired for slashing. Fourth penalty of the period for the Blue Hens to Cincinnati's 3. So all in all, if you take the power plays out of the equation for Cincinnati, this has been an even game, even strength. Both goalies have been tested in 5-on-5 and 4-on-4 play. Both teams have been able to get their chances. Shots right now are 30-20 in favor of Cincinnati. So it was 21-10 in the second period in favor of the Bearcats in shots, which that's still a reasonable gap in which defensively Delaware needs to, A, stay out of the penalty box, and B, shore up a little bit more defensively. But Cincinnati's been really fast to the puck. They're on every play. And in one-on-one battles, they seem to win most of them. The best thing going for the Blue Hens in their ability to manufacture some sort of scoring chance is that they've been winning a decent amount of the face-offs. And when you can start that play with a face-off win and then work your way across ice and enter in cleanly and get a shot opportunity, that's going to be beneficial for you, especially down 3 goals right now. But the Cincinnati power play has just been a bit too much and a bit too overwhelming for the University of Delaware Blue Hens. Blue Hens were able to get a shorthanded goal in that period at the 8:56 mark in. Eddie Martorella assisted by Shane Moran. Otherwise, 2 goals in the period for Cincinnati. 26 seconds in, it was Brandon Armstrong on a rebound chance and able to get his own juicy rebound on the power play. 8:17 into the period was Chase Nicholson. And again, all 3 power play goals in 5 chances for Cincinnati coming in the fashion of 5-on-4 play. So through 2, Cincinnati leads by 10 in shots. They lead by 3 on the scoreboard over the University of Delaware Blue Hens. Will come back with the 3rd period of action in just a little bit. You're watching the 2020 ACHA Southeast Regional Tournament right here on Lions Hockey Live. Back here live at Loucks Ice Center for the third period between Cincinnati and the University of Delaware. 4-1 Bearcats as we head to the third period. And the Bearcats will have 1 minute and 17 seconds left of a 5-on-3 power play. Delaware once again a little late to the party coming out to the third period. Wake Forest and NC State are both here as they get set for their tilt at 2 p.m. in the second of our 4 semifinal contests. As this is sent towards net, deflected wide, and the Bearcats with some pressure here, crashing in a shot that sailed over the crossbar by Larbus. Here is Larbus again, another chance, blocked in front and over to the corner. Here is Andrade, dropping it back to Larbus. Larbus across ice pass, return pass to the circle for Andrade. Return pass across. A shot here, save Odgers, the rebound loose. And it heads past the near post, and Odgers is shaken up here after that scrum. .19:26 left in the third period. Still a 4-1 Bearcats lead. Face-off win for the Bearcats. Comes over to the far circle, thrown across ice and picked up here by Chase Nicholson. Nicholson goes in deep with it, drop back here to the point. Bouncing puck, goes past the post. Still 28 seconds left of this 5-on-3. Here's Nicholson getting over the far circle, trying to feed across ice pass. Glove down by Nicholson. Throwing across ice for Andrade. Andrade back to the point. Larbus crashing in a shot. Save Odgers. And the puck deflects out of play. 9 seconds left of the 5-on-3. 18:51 to go here in the third period. Delaware looking to kill off this 5-on-3. Face-off win for the Bearcats. Shot thrown on net, pad save Odgers, and the puck is going to roll all the way out to center. So the Blue Hens kill off the 5-on-3. Looking to center here, a shot and a score! Larbus came in with speed, fed it across to Andrade, and it is 5-1, Bearcats. So another 5-on-4 power play goal for the University of Cincinnati, 1 minute and 26 seconds into this third period. They're now 4 for 7 on the power play. It's amazing how all their power play goals have come in 5-on-4. They've had 2 5-on-3s, as well as a 4-on-3. As this comes out to center, Delaware needs to get the accelerator going if they want to hop back into this one. Through the far circle, a shot and a save off the top of the glove of Odgers. Puck will be shoveled out into the Bearcat zone. They're looking quickly to get the puck back into the Delaware zone. No icing here as the puck was touched up. Bearcats in the middle of a change. This is fired up ice by Dorf. Dorf gets up to the far side. Mattia cutting in the shot. Save Odgers, and he corrals the puck. 17:29 to go in the third. 5-1 Bearcats lead. Shots 36-20 in favor of Cincinnati, and they have already fired 6 shots on net here in the opening 2:31 of the period. Delaware looking for their first scoring opportunity here in the third. Bergman gives chase. Rides Guptill into the boards. Labrasi also in there. Bergman comes out with it, trying to bounce it to the point, but the Bearcats are going to hop right on it. Cross ice pass, trying to tap it up was Lava Sewer. Now Armstrong with a backhander off a skate. Armstrong back on it here. Thrown towards net, the backhander, and a save by Odgers. Lava Sewer there on that backhand chance. 16:40 to go in the third period, 5-1 Cincinnati lead. Face-off win for the Blue Hens. Ryan Lowe in the corner. Lowe works it past the defender, and this is backhanded into the Delaware bench. Looks like everybody's all right. .16:30 now left here in the third period. Puck sent down here by the Bearcats. Knox on it for Delaware. Gets it over to Green, and a return pass now for Knox. Looking to get it up to LeBlanc. Puck deflected. Now Tachi. Looking to work it out. Delaware can't hold in. They could have numbers, could Cincinnati. This struck back to the far circle. A shot, glove save, Rogers the rebound. And another great save by Odgers. Cesarski holds in, throws it across, tic-tac-toe, and a shot not had for Bursinger. Penalty coming here. It is against the Bearcats. Nathan Cesarski doesn't agree, but he's going to head to the penalty box as he is summoned there by the referees. Cesarski for hooking with 15:38 left here in the third period. Delaware needs a goal early on here in this power play. Cross-ice pass here for Bergman. Bergman pinned to the corner. So far, Delaware on the power play is 0 for 3. And we've got another penalty here. The call is charging. And it is coming here against the Bearcats. So now the Blue Hens going on a 5-on-3, down 4. With 15:21 left in the third period, there's a minute 44 left of this 5-on-3. The penalty to Logan Rossiter for Cincinnati for charging. If anything, if Delaware can establish the puck and keep it in the Bearcats zone, they could generate some good shot chances here. Off the skate of Hooper, comes out to the point from Marciniak. Marciniak surveys, gets it over to Bergman, banks it off the boards for Rodriguez. Rodriguez throwing it across. Bergman went off the end of his stick and wide. Hooper saucers it across. Rodriguez trying to feed it to Bergman, but the pass not there. Has Marciniak on it now. Slap shot. Sails over the net. Minute left here of the 5-on-3 for Delaware. Rodriguez over to Marciniak. The slap shot blocked in front. And the puck will be cleared out by the Bearcats. Advance attempt by Odgers taken away. As this comes through the slot. Looking to play it towards net was Dorf. And the Blue Hens will look to set up here with 30 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Lowe enters in. Throws it across for Johnson. Tees up a slap shot and a pad save for Cosby. Turning around a pass in the corner. Johnson. Played back for Moran. Moran looking, trying to throw it across. And a takeaway here by the Bearcats. One-on-one with the goaltender, short-handed. The shot and the score. Dylan Scammon on the takeaway. Beats Odgers to the right side of the net. And it's 6-1 Bearcats. It's a short-handed goal, 5-on-3. You don't see those very often. Still a second left of a 5-on-3 for the Blue Hens before 16 seconds of a 5-on-4. So Cincinnati kills off the 5-on-3. They get a goal with it to boot. This back now for Mike Nauman. The shot goes wide. 5 seconds left of this power play. And the Bearcats will clear it off. 0 for 5 on the power play are the Blue Hens. Shot from the red line is covered up by Cosby. 13-14 to go in the third period. The score is 6-1 in favor of the Bearcats. Shots are 39-22 overall. 9-2 here in the third period. Time dwindling away for the Blue Hens as the gap has only gotten wider. Shot by Bergman goes over the crossbar. Quick pass up by Zimmerer, trying to find Larbis. Puck comes out to Labrasi. Labrasi trying to throw it across. Puck goes over the blue line. Martorell will retreat back. Puck touched up to the blue line in front of the Delaware zone. Nauman on it across for Martorella. Takeaway here by the Bearcats. Shot high and wide for Mattia. Poked ahead by Raymore. Nice play by him as he gets to the corner. Looking to head back in deep with it. Has Labrasi with him. Labrasi in deep. But Zimmer, the first one to the puck for Cincinnati. Puck bounces out in front. Shot goes wide for Labrasi. Raymore handling it here. Saucered over to Knox here at the circle. A shot and a save by the blocker of Cosby into the netting. 11:56 to go in the third. 5-goal lead for the University of Cincinnati Bearcats. LeBlanc to take the face-off here, and he's able to win it over to Early. Puck taken away by Jacob Guptill. Puck sent down. Odgers will scoop it over to the far boards. Cleared down by the Blue Hens. Arm up and an icing call against Delaware. 11:38 left here in the third period. Penalties have played a big factor into this game. 6 aside up to this point. A shot and a save by Odgers, and he will hop the puck into his glove there. And the big story in the power play department, 4 for 7 are the Bearcats, while Delaware is 0 for 5. Take that out of the equation, it's a 2-1 game. And, of course, Delaware did score shorthanded, but you'd have to think if that was an even strength play, they'd have an even better chance of making that scoring opportunity convert. As the puck chips out hits a beam up top, and the puck will come out. Excuse me, they'll decide to keep it in the Blue Hen zone. Faceoff will come to the right of Odgers with 11:12 to go here in the third period. Shot off the side of the net. Another shot blocked. That first shot coming from Nicholson. Tofty drops a pass back. And Delaware exits the puck to center. We sent down to flex off a stick by Guptill. Looking to center here. Shot from the circle goes wide. To the point here, Murphy sending it towards net. Blocker save for Odgers. Sapia trying to get the puck out. Puck jammed out in the slot. Cleared out to the far boards by Zimmerer. Kept in by Mattia. Knocked down by Tofty. Tofty will just send the puck down. And we are now halfway through the third period. 6-1. Bearcats lead. Shots 41-23 in the game. Puck sent down. And an icing call here against the Blue Hens. That was Martorella shooting the puck down ice. 9:53 left here in the third period. Face-off win for the Bearcats, but out to center. Puck will be played down. Odgers will handle it. They'll slide it over to the far side. Armstrong with a nice move through the circle. Throws a shot on. A glove save for Odgers. So the winner of this game will play at 3 o'clock tomorrow in the final round. Of course, the winners of both games tomorrow get their ticket to Frisco, Texas for the national tournament. Shot and a save by Odgers. Puck shuffled out to center. And now the Bearcats will reset. Zimmerer up for Mattia. Mattia from the circle, a shot and a save by Odgers. That deflects out of play. These are the two bookending seeds, the high seed and the lowest seed remaining. So either will play at 3 o'clock tomorrow. The Bearcats in the driver's seat right now, and time dwindling away for the Blue Hens. Here is Johnson. Plays it across to Sapia, and the Blue Hens are offside as Dylan Paisley entered early. Cincinnati, if they hold on here, will have to wait a little while to figure out who the low seed would be that they will be playing tomorrow. Lowest seed remaining after this game would be Wake Forest at 9. But all the teams from 4 through 9 would still be here, and most of them not having played a game till today except for Wake Forest. So there's still a lot to be decided before the schedule gets slated for tomorrow's final round Sunday across the country, particularly here in the Southeast. As here's a face-off win for the Bearcats. This played up ice, good speed through the circle, shot put on, not a lot on it for Larbus. But Odgers stuck his stick out. And we've got a whistle here. Bergman is shaken up. He'll head back to the box. We won't have a penalty here. Face-off going to come in the neutral zone here right in front of us. 8:19 to go in the third period. Still a 6-1 Bearcats lead. LeBlanc to take the face-off here against Von Kaiserling. Von Kaiserling with the win as he pushes it up ice. Delaware trying to advance the puck up in their favor. Early. Can't get it past the defender. Heading in is Spencer McDonald. McDonald over to the corner. Lowe plays it around for Early, as this will be sent past the blue line, chipped right back in by the Bearcats as they reset. Rodriguez up the far side. And a big push there by Early. And now a penalty here after that. It's a slashing penalty. And it is against John Von Kaiserling. Third penalty of the period here for Cincinnati. 7:33 left here in the third period. Delaware so far 0 for 5 on the power play. Down 5 goals. Also down by 19 in shots, and now a shorthanded chance here for the Bearcats. This is Scammon with a shot and a save by Odgers. Bearcats in control, even though down a man. This is stopped by Odgers and played back to LeBlanc. Armstrong gets checked by Sapia. My mistake there, that was Scammon. LeBlanc gets it over to Johnson. Played back to Martorella. Martorella fires across. LeBlanc looking for an opening. Gets it to Johnson, fakes a shot, gets it over to Martorella. Martorella saucered across for LeBlanc, the slap shot and a save by Cosby. .638 to go in the third, 104 left on this sixth power play chance for the Blue Hens. Blue Hens had a tough year overall. We're 14-0-1 coming into the weekend. Picked up the win yesterday against Ryder, who plays in their league. Delaware overall in the regular season was 5-8-0-1 in the Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey Conference, which I believe was good enough for 6th in their conference out of 8 teams. They were probably 5th. I believe Stevenson was 6th. Which is right, because Ryder was 4 and then Delaware was the 5. That was the 4-5 game in the quarterfinals, so my mistake there. Delaware finishing 5th in the regular season in the MAC. Able to rattle off a regional win, though, yesterday, and Kyle Sapia is shaken up over here on the near side. They've been a team that can beat really anybody at any time. I said it yesterday. Delaware walks into a building. Opponents know they're going to, for the most part, usually get a good game out of it. Face-off win here for the Blue Hens. Labrasi playing back. Here is Knox getting it up, and the power play expires for the Blue Hens. So a successful 6th kill by the Bearcats. Shot thrown on net, saved by Cosby. And now surging up the ice, Lava Sewer. Throws it across and just behind his man. As Labrossi throws this across, and a player very shaken up here back at the ice. The player shaken up is Brandon Armstrong, who's trying to hop back to the bench. And he was not wanting to labor on that leg. So he'll get checked out by the medical staff. Face-off's going to come to center ice. Head coach Tyler Kangas looking for an explanation on why there was no penalty on the play. We'll keep an eye on Armstrong. Obviously a 5-goal lead for Cincinnati. 5:06 left here in the third period. Shots are 45-25 in favor of Cincinnati. Shots 15-5 here in the third period. I'm sure Cincinnati will just hold Armstrong out regardless if he can go or not for the rest of this one as he continues to get evaluated outside of the bench area. Here is Bergman chipping it down, and it'll be handled here by Kieran Brosnan. On the puck here, Zimmerer gets it across to Brosnan. Brosnan with a nice pass up for Chase Nicholson. Nicholson with a bit of speed, has some good moves, and a pad save for Odgers. Now Labrossi avoids a collision at center. Guptill able to get this up for Murphy. Murphy heads behind the cage with it, centers it, the shot, save Odgers, rebound, cleaned up, and not out of the slot area. Now it's slid out down to the Bearcats zone. Shot sticked away by Cosby, passed on across ice, no blue hen in sight. Lowe was cutting in from behind. And now here's Larbus. Larbus entering in with some speed, falls to the ice in the process, drops it back to the point, now a cross-ice pass. The slap shot goes wide for Tossi. Here is Early, who will throw the puck down, stopped by Cosby. 3:20 to go in the third, still a 5-goal lead for the Bearcats. Pass comes all the way up for Scammon. He'll send it up for Larbus. Larbus feeds it to the slot. The shot blocker save for Rogers. Shot came there from Bursinger. This will be chipped up and out of play with 2:52 left here in the third period. Face-off win for the Bearcats. Onto the ice, staying with the play, Von Kaiserling. Good back check here from Eddie Martorella from behind. Backhands it over to Tofty. It's off his skate. Elias Aiden coming in, trying to center. Marciniak is there on the cutout of that pass. Now Hooper trying to play over. Good stop by Aiden. Second attempt by Hooper, sent down. Puck sent out the side of the net. Turning here, a shot lifted over the net by Tofty. Now Kamisa gets hit to the boards, and he's a little slow to get up. Tofty playing up to the corner. And now the Bearcats able to take it away. Zimmerer, fans on one shot, gets a second off. Stick save by Odgers. 1:40 left in the third. Still a 6-1 Bearcats lead. At this point, you just want to play it smart as you'll advance to tomorrow. As Knox tries to play out the far side. Delaware looking to set up their offense here. Turnover at the blue line, a big tangle up as the puck comes out to center. Johnson plays it back and an advance up for Raymore. Sapia, correction, that's Paisley. Final minute to play here in the third. Good tape-to-tape pass for Nicholson, who just advances it up the near boards. And Rodriguez will get on it for the Blue Hens. 45 seconds left. Johnson over for Rodriguez. Quick takeaway by the Bearcats, and an offside is called against Cincinnati there. 30.7 seconds left in the third. The Bearcats have fired 50 shots on Steven Odgers. He's made 44 saves. 4 of the goals coming on the power play. So all in all, Odgers has played a great game here today despite giving up a 6th spot. Cross ice pass by Bergman to Tofty. Tofty gets hit to the end board. Shot sent towards net. Cosby paddles it away. This glove down by Knox, who gets it back to Rodriguez. Final 5 seconds. And the University of Cincinnati, the top seed here this weekend, is headed to the finals tomorrow. 6-1 win for the Bearcats as they defeat the 11th seed, the University of Delaware Blue Hens. Final shots 50-26 in favor of the Bearcats. In the period, 20-6. Goals in the third period, 1 power play goal and a shorthanded 5-on-3 goal for the Bearcats. They all came in the first 6.5 minutes of this third period. Power play goal by Nathan Andrade and a shorthanded goal 5-on-3 by Dylan Scammon. Good performance as well for Ian Cosby. 25 saves, 26 shots, and just giving up 1 goal shorthanded. Much respect for these two teams. Even though things got a little chippy at times, there was little things here and there. These teams haven't seen each other in a 5-year span. And I think there's much respect between these two teams. Obviously, the University of Delaware, who was the technical underdog last night, came in to Loucks Ice Center, the home of Ryder, and came in and got a convincing 5-2 win. They end their season with a 15-0-1 record, while Cincinnati improves to 17 Pulling it up here. 17-9-1-1 on the season. And they will play at 3 o'clock tomorrow against the lowest seed remaining from today's action. 6 different goal scorers for the Bearcats. 4 power play goals in 7 tries and a perfect penalty kill. 6 for 6 leads the charge for them as they head to the final round tomorrow with a ticket to Nationals hanging in the balance. Cincinnati was in the national tournament 2 years ago, made the Final Four of the national tournament. So they definitely have the pedigree to get there. We'll see if they can cap off one final win tomorrow to seal their spot in the Lone Star State. Final score, Cincinnati 6 and the University of Delaware 1. Remember, we have action all day long here from the Southeast Regional Tournament. Semifinal Saturday here in Lawrenceville. Coming up next, 2 o'clock start. The number 4 seed, the North Carolina State Ice Pack, will take on the number 9 seed, the Wake Forest University Demon Deacons. That's all coming up next right here on Lions Hockey Live. We'll see you soon for that puck drop.